how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of XCOM 2 with me, Noble. Now, I will say, I have not played in the general sense of this game. I did go through the tutorial level, and I did go through character creation. As you can see here, this is my Furiosa creation. I created quite a few characters just to lighten up the game a little bit. I did the best I could for Furiosa, and she didn't look too bad. But anyway, for Mad Max Furiosa, of course, if you haven't figured it out. Probably have, but anyway, I've created quite a few characters. I thought about making a RoboCop character. Some of these guys help me kind of like the new RoboCop style, but I hadn't made one. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Like I said before, I've only done a tutorial just to test out and see how the game feels. I played some of the first XCOM, well, I say first XCOM, the one that came before this XCOM, to kind of refamiliarize myself with controls, and things are pretty similar. So, we're going to do a new game again. We will do a tutorial just to we'll reduce VO as well. Just to get through that part again to show you what's going on with the story, and we'll get to it. Yeah, I won't go for those. I got a couple of the expansion packs, not all.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site
like
of
the
the Great
Empire has
Accord,
come in and
celebrating
taken
the
over.
formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics
You mean
will be
after they
opening in
invaded,
select
killed a
cities
lot of
by
people
the
and
end
took
of
over
the
the
new
planet?
year.
Yeah.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements,
I mean, obviously they can't say what's
operations
not
at the
written on
new
their script,
facility
otherwise
in
they'll be
Paris
killed. But,
thankfully remain
yeah.
unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration,
Most beloved,
the
of
speaker
course.
reaches out to us.
A small number of
I
dissidents
saw him last
again
time,
repeat
I
the
saw the things
mistakes
on
of
his
the
neck.
old world.
I immediately started thinking, is he one of the snake
Celebrate a
people?
benevolent savior who time and again offers only
Also known as the Thin Man in the first or last game.
Yet these trivial actions
Or
could
maybe he's
never
becoming.
Break the bond
You see what I'm
between
talking about on the neck?
humanity
It's like scales.
and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests
I have to
of
admit, their
known
outfits look
collaborators.
pretty nice.
Advent again
I'd be,
assures all citizens that
unfortunately, more
today's
likely to join up with them just
celebrations
because of how
will continue
badass the
as
armor
planned.
looks. Hell, that's on spot right there. I like that armor. Or at least the steel one. One thing that made me a little sad was there wasn't very many choices of outfits for the creation. So I'm glad I had a few extra from the expansions I played. Yeah, I had the Alien Hunter
Approaching
expansion
position.
and the
You were right.
other one.
Definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused.
I think it's like the Anarchist expansion or something like that.
Prep gate crasher.
So I was able to
60
make
seconds.
Furiosa look like Furiosa. Oh, poor Central. You know, I always wondered if his name was Central or if he's just referring to himself as Central Intelligence or Central Control. But he always seems to refer to himself as if it's his actual name. I never quite figured that out. Central had already thrown himself on the ground.
Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Here's your official red ship. You ready to jump out of the landing craft? That looks a lot different than the dropship from the other games. I'm guessing either they lost the craft or they had to downsize it some.
Last point. We need to move on the package before
Then again,
they
maybe
figure
it's
out
just the
what
new
we're up
updated
to.
version. It looks a lot more rough designed in the sense like they didn't have the money for the materials, you know.
First things first. You need to get out of
I
sight.
love your architecture. Nothing
Grab some
like
cover
block
near
to
that
really
low
show
wall.
how well
Copy
the
that. Move it
artists
up.
are thinking inside the box. Because clearly, thinking outside the box isn't too good. Oh, the aliens are helping us up, or dragging us to our doom. More block art. These aliens and their block technology. again, those cubes might actually
In
be like
position, but I'm
AI
exposed
corners or
here.
something.
It's better than nothing. But see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
It's nothing. Well, there
Crasher
is some
2,
very important
stay
parts
close.
on the
Keep
story,
pace with
but
Crasher 1.
you know, when it comes to this part, it's a lot of you have to stand exactly here, you have to do exactly that. So I'll be clicking through this stuff fairly quickly until we get to the more story-driven portions of the tutorial.
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
Not sure who Avenger
In the
is.
shadows.
They seem to be hiding their face. So that's the new stealth mechanic that we have in this game that wasn't in the last game. I played about half of the first, or the last game. I keep saying first, it's not the first. I think the first was back in the early 90s or something like that.
Don't get too close.
But
they'll be spotted for sure.
you know, I
and we'll
quit
lose our
playing it
advantage.
because, you know, it was kind of old, and this one was already out, and I was like, I really don't feel up to playing. Now, see, if I was to be sending my team out for real, I would have both of them at the same spot up here, but the game is forcing me to send it here. That little bit of elevation does help when it comes to accuracy.
They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
And they have blocks on their side. What was that?
Remind me to thank the old man.
Yes, well, Veda.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop
And a
on.
grenade would do all of them in instantly, but the game will not let me throw a hand
Do it.
grenade. I mean, seriously, I throw a hand grenade and they're all gone. But nope, I got no hand grenade in my inventory. Instead, I gotta fire the weapon at a single soldier, which sucks. I love how the ragdoll physics, like their legs will bend in weird ways and stuff. Seriously, hand grenade, kill them all instantly. Nope. And now we gotta put ourselves in danger because the game
They
has to
can
teach
see you
us.
now. How about you all shoot first and celebrate later?
The game's
No
got to
problem.
teach us about choices and how the wrong choice will screw us up. So
I
we gotta learn
appreciate
the
the
hard way.
bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
I think I might have to change my head position to the other corner because there's a lot of conversation on the right side of the screen. So give me a second. I'm used to keeping my head on the other side, so putting it on the this side over here is a little bit more problematic for me, looking over the other screen to make sure everything's still working. But yeah, at least we'll be able to see the communications when they pop in over here. But this is basically cut and dry. I don't think they'll even miss. I don't think they're designed to even miss in the sense of accidents happening like that.
You're still keeping
I think
score,
everything
right?
is set to happen as is. Because everything has happened exactly the same way. No shots miss. He never hits me, you know, just like that. So I think this is all set in stone right now.
Not going out fatty.
And this is the problem where you should use that hand grenade, and you're supposed to learn the lesson about cover. Very sad.
No, Crasher 2 is down. She's gone.
Well, it's your fault for not throwing a hand
You
grenade
can't
earlier.
take risks like that. Watch
Seriously,
your
I wouldn't even
flanks.
dare to
So
put
that's
my
how you
characters in
wanna
those
play.
positions, but the game forces us to, so. And then we get to learn that we can do the same thing to them by using cover.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get
Now
around you.
he's vulnerable. I'm gonna take him down. Die, Robocop, die!
See how you like this.
You could have did the same thing with one bullet to the head, I'm just saying, but... I think their burst fire is like, you know,
They're
10
closing in
rounds
on
each
me.
or something.
They're moving to flank me.
Goodbye, soldier. Scream! As it rolls up like a little cockroach or spider.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that.
Ow.
Transmission.
Twitch, twitch. Now he's got a nice looking gun.
Central, reporting in.
I wonder if you can even upgrade it to that level. I saw that there is an upgrade. Yeah,
Taking
that.
in the sights.
What the hell are these
You know,
things?
his
They're
gun and her
us.
gun are basically the same thing, but
At
his
least
got
they
a lot
used
of
to be.
modifications. And I did see the
Human
game
hybrid
does have
soldiers.
modifications on it. So,
Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors.
got a
I
grenade
just
launcher, a
never
scope,
believed
and
it was true.
a
No
magnifier.
one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change.
So I hope we can upgrade our guns like that.
Let's move.
Looks
I
like
love
that
how he's also got
transmission
a
went
knife,
through.
but I don't
you
think
have
they
an
ever
advent
use
transport
knives.
closing on your position.
You heard her.
That's pretty cool.
Cover the left side.
You know where they're coming. Yeah. Give me control.
I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
Okie dokie. Alright, going to Overwatch.
The main
I wanna pull
entrance
back
is
inside the
clear.
doorway,
We need to
personally.
move on the package.
Alright, Central. Jump! This is so cool.
Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable
This is
gear.
nice.
We need anything we
you
can
know,
get at this point.
In the last
Better
game,
move fast, though.
there
I've
was
heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
yeah, sure, can't stand anywhere. I gotta stand in the middle for this. In the last game, with the expansions, you had the ability to hunt down those meld containers. For those who remember that, with the what was the expansion? The Enemy Within expansion, and you could get the meld, and it's all on timers just like this and everything. But this is actual like gun upgrade loot. So we got a scope, and he's got his scope on there. That's what I'm saying. I hope we can put a lot of upgrades on here. That'd be really cool. I love how the buildings have like alien advertisements rather than human styles. Coming in like our characters do, you know, the drop ships dropping off the team to attack. Like in the last
Reinforcements
game.
just hit the ground.
Kind of reverse roles
They're
now that
getting
we're on the
nervous.
defense.
Now I know we're in the right place. Well done. Fall back to our position.
Technically, we should be able to win this fight,
I'll try to stall him here.
but you know we gotta retreat anyway. That sucks. See, I would not have gone for attack. I'd go for Overwatch, or pull him inside the building and have her guard. And guaranteed miss, I bet. Of course, I missed last time too. So this is all still part of the scheduled tutorial portion.
I'm
I guess teaching you that ammo runs out and you have the problem about not always hitting your mark. This is a cool feature here that I,
You should be
when I
able to
played
cut
tutorial
right through
last
the door's
time,
security
thought was
protocols.
really cool. I really
They were
enjoyed
never
it. It's
expecting
the
anyone to get this
idea of
close.
hacking in the game. So this is the cool edition. Little gambling, trying your luck. So you can do a little gambles. You know, are you guaranteed to get it, or do you think you might not get it? Now, I'm going for this one, of course, because yeah, Community Day is pretty cool. Oh, no, didn't even work. So we couldn't get either one of them, I guess. It probably was guaranteed to happen. I don't remember what it was last time, so probably the same thing.
We're in.
Good. Let's go.
Moving to secure the package.
Seriously. seriously though, that's a badass looking upgraded gun.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Well, we found the Star Wars vacuum tanks. We found more Mayday.
Yes.
Now the Empire can rise.
Looks
once
like
again.
there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time.
We're going, we'll need windows.
Let's get out of here.
Right. Transform and roll out. New mechanic of carry units. Before you had to leave the soldier in the battlefield if they went down, so this is kind of a neat little thing to do. You know, never leave a man
The
behind.
entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac,
Such
but it's
a
now or
badass
never,
gun.
Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
Y'all just let us do all that.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit.
Time to
Now.
run.
Got it covered.
You sure? Because I would not have put you there if I had the choice. I'd put you behind the barricade here. Hey, look, you had the hand grenade. Those guys could have used that earlier. Why'd you have to be such a mean person
Fire in
by
the
keeping
hole.
the grenade for yourself? You could have blew all those guys up and had a full team right now. That's one thing I
Works
love
for
about
me.
XCOM is the destructible environments. Really, really cool aspect of the game. I always loved,
Almost
you know,
there.
the last
Stay
XCOM game I
focused.
played was, you know, oh, what's that? I need to go inside this building? Well, I think I'll make a goal right here. kind of thing. Why would you position right there?
They're right behind us.
She got hit last time I was playing this, so I'm actually, maybe that isn't 100%
Way too close.
guaranteed. She definitely got shot last time. He got shot last time too. They both did.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Yeah, this is gonna let us, you know, land. Incoming evac.
Keep moving.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah, Kelly, get out of here. Come on, give me my cursor. There it is.
We're coming home.
We're coming home. We're coming home. I think they did that because she didn't have enough moves to get out there and do that, I don't think. Now this part here is pretty cool because I think this is supposed to be those electric entities we met in the last game. The ones that always seem to not transport, be on the different networks. Yeah, that were always on the down spaceships you had to try and capture in the last XCOM game. I think it's not, I'm just guessing. Sweet. I think it's funny, the drop ships, the front end of that one and the other one kind of look like the Battlestar Galactica robot space.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patients if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
You have no idea how long I've been in this thing.
Just like 20 years ago.
Oh, you know how long I've been in this thing.
We were still calling it
there's
idea
a
what was
mission where
coming.
XCOM facility gets attacked.
Response from the
And
cerebral cortex.
I think that's the point where you
Prepping
got
for cranial
captured.
intrusion.
Maybe. That's not
I've managed to identify
the
the
snake
connection. Preparing to make final incision.
How is that even an incision?
These readings are getting really erratic.
It's like you're
Of
stabbing
course
something
they
in
are.
my chin.
These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
That one at least looks like some kind of weird alien medical instrument, at least.
Doctor!
Yeah. Like I said, I think that's,
No
you know,
signal.
from that particular episode where you were playing the game and you got attacked. Those guys were
Circular
annoying as
response
crazy.
normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Hooray!
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
Glad to be back.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still,
Ow.
can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull.
Ow.
Lost a lot of good soldiers.
So there's the
looking
drop
for
ship
you
from the
over
last game.
years.
That's why I said it looks a lot different than it does now.
Almost gave up hope you were still
Like they
out
didn't
there.
have enough materials to build a brand
Acted
new
on
one.
the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember.
Then again, it might be a
but,
hybrid alien.
a lot's
you know,
changed.
ship.
Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal.
Nah.
Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me.
I'll probably check out the archives.
It's
on my own
damn
later.
good to have you back,
Hoorah.
Commander.
Glad to be back. Clearly they didn't shave me when I was in that pod. Yeah, I've done this part, so I know what's going on here.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life.
Are you sure?
If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander.
He's got some serious
Dr.
scars in
Richard
the back of his
Tigan,
head. I wonder
Chief
if he had a
Science
chip in there
Officer.
too.
I am responsible for the entirety of our research here,
Which makes me wonder
as
if
well
who
as
got
the
his chip out,
procedure you so recently underwent.
It's clear someone pulled
Welcome
his out.
to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something.
See the
while
scars?
removing
I picked
you
up
from
on
the
that
alien
last time too. I was
stasis.
like, yeah, I bet he had a
A
chip back there
device
too.
implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However,
Stab
given
you in the back of
time
the head
and
is
your
precise function.
approval,
What it
of
does
course,
beyond that is
Commander,
beyond me.
I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive,
Alien?
I am but one
No.
man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources
Sure,
to me,
I'll get you
I
some
could
team.
substantially improve the speed of all our research.
Really?
Farewell, Commander.
Take care. Have a nice day.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching
great.
the
I don't
Advent
get to
chip for
choose.
possible insights as to its function.
Won't give me that one. Won't give me that one.
I'll see
Right now,
that
it
work
holds your
begins
hand a little too
immediately,
tight.
Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That research will keep Tigan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Commander, to the...
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back.
Good for her.
She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now.
Is she gonna become a shotgunner again? She's a
The
shotgunner.
Ranger
again.
serves as our primary reconnaissance
She was that
unit,
last time when I
capable
did
of
this.
moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
So everything's still following suit from start to now. I'm probably, after I record this episode, I'm probably going to go back and do the non-tutorial version just to see what's different. You know, does it start me up on the next mission? Do I do the same thing without the hand-holding? Or, I don't know. I'll have to see. But I probably won't record that one. I'll just do it just to see what happens. Just kind of give it a look over and find out what's going on.
We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
Commander, to the bridge.
It says sword, but I have a funny feeling that's more of a large machete.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
The thing!
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Hi, guys!
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
But
I had wanted
didn't
that to be a
identify who
little
was going
more
to.
ceremonious, but we've got
If
something.
anyone yelled that,
A
what,
local
just,
resistance
gave them
cell
command?
just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down.
Nice.
If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander.
Sweet.
Just give the word.
Oh, my character's here. Yep, that's the character I made for myself. Well, that's cool. Let's see how that goes. Alright. So, let's go ahead and we'll launch into battle. Actually, I don't think I can change anything yet, can I? Yeah, that's my guy. Anyway. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like the miniguns. All the guns look good in this. And only got our standard body armor right now. So, let's do it. I'll have to cut out these transition periods because
Communications with resistance forces in the area have gone dark, which can only mean one
So
thing.
I'll be back in a minute.
These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
Back, and you see what I'm talking about at the front of the ship? It's kind of like the Cylon guys.
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it
Uh.
looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes.
I think I'll make this a long... Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should end the episode.
Shen's
here.
working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Okay. You know what? No, I changed my mind. I think we're going to end it here, keep it around 30-minute episodes or so. Which means the next episode will not be me going back and seeing what, you know, the difference is, but it'll at least be a continuation of this. So, thank you everybody for coming to join. If you liked it, that like, subscribe for future contents. If you like it, leave a comment below with your thoughts and or opinions on this or other things. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode.